Hi everybody, it's me, Sail Pluto here. Do you ever get optional updates from Microsoft or from your computer manufacturer and they're not recommended or important updates? Well, if you do, then you know that Microsoft Windows, regardless of what version you have, has a hard time handling them. It's always got to be the optional updates that always give it a hard time. And you can't go through, like you do have the option to uninstall updates, but it won't let you uninstall the failed updates, only the successful ones. So, to make a story short, I get maybe one more update for Windows, so I restart the computer. That's fine, everything works normal. But I have one more optional update, so I run that sucker in. And that gets stuck at 4%. So I cancel out, run it through again. It gets stuck at 0%. So I cancel it out, run it through. It goes to 90% and they get stuck. So it's an optional update, so I don't really care. But now it's embarrassing. It's like now I gotta look in my update history. Here's success, recommended, you know, um, important, and a couple of optionals that somehow managed to get their way into being installed successful, and about 4 or 5 fails. Embarrassing, I know. Well, people might say Microsoft Windows, regardless of which one you have, was never perfect. No, of course not. Microsoft Windows 8.1 or all the other Windows that came before, the ones that will come after it won't be perfect. That's true. But you would think that optional updates wouldn't have a problem installing itself. You would think that Windows wouldn't have a problem working with optional updates. But there's a key word, optional. Not recommended, not important. So, whatever. It's embarrassing. And the experts have theories. The experts might say, well, it's not really the experts will say things like, well, I don't know what the experts would say, but they've got their theories behind why why the important or the recommended updates have no problems, but why the optional ones have problems. Sorry for that burp. So that's really what it is. You know. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Stale Pluto Trista. I forgot to say it. I go halfway through a video and I forget to introduce myself. So yeah, that's what happens. And you can make an argument, if that's the only stupid error that Microsoft Windows 8.1 suffers from, to consider myself very grateful. And I'm just going to ignore any optional updates I get from now on, because we all know that Windows will putz around with them. That they'll get stuck in the downloading area. They won't even go into install them. That I was just lucky to get the 2 optional updates from the other 2, update sessions. The one in October and the one in November. I'm probably going to get one in December with a bunch of recommended and important updates, so I'll run those suckers in. But I'll remember not to touch any optional updates, because optional updates either jack up the computer or Microsoft Windows, whatever Microsoft Windows 8, whatever Microsoft Windows you have, fill in the blank. Mine happens to be Microsoft Windows 8.1. Other words, like calling it Microsoft Windows 9. They just put that 1 in there. Has a problem with running optional updates. I was just lucky to get 2 optional updates to be installed. And the funny thing is, this optional update is actually from Microsoft itself. It's not like it's a third-party optional update. So, whatever, But besides that, my computer's working fine. Everything's behaving right, So that's about it. I'm Sail Pluto Trissa. Hope you enjoyed this video.